Today is Thursday, August 25th, and I am on my way for yet another transit adventure. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, so I'm getting a bit of a later start than normal, but I have two main goals today. Goal number one is to ride the free double-decker that's provided from Stanford to Fremont. That's provided by the Stanford Marguerite service. And the second goal is to ride ACE. I mentioned in the last video, and today here I am getting a little ride in. So join me as I hopefully achieve these two goals. So because I got to the Palo Alto Caltrain station just a little bit early, I'm going to backtrack and visit downtown Menlo Park first. I came to the Palo Alto Caltrain station to lock up my bike. So to do that, I'm going to hop on the route ECR. And that's going to take me to downtown Menlo. Originally, my plan was to take the free Menlo Park shuttle to downtown. It left from across the Palo Alto Caltrain station, but unfortunately, I decided that I did not want to die, so I waited at a stoplight and I watched it go right past me. So that's why I'm on Samtrans now. So something that's really annoying is that bus right there that's making a left turn right now is the bus I wanted to catch that was free. But unfortunately, the frustrating thing is that bus only runs 5 times a day. It's a city-run service, but it only runs 5 times a day. So because I missed that one, the next one that was heading my direction wasn't for another 3.5 hours, I believe. Which, you know, is unfortunate. So that's why I was stuck on Samtrans. But I'm in downtown Menlo. I'm going to poke around here for some food, and then it's back towards Stanford I go. Boba's technically a food, right? So this is the shuttle that I wanted to take. It's a very squiggly crosstown route, but it only runs 5 times a day, which is super annoying. So now that I've made a stop in downtown Menlo Park, I want to get back to Stanford Shopping Center, and I don't want to pay for it because, you know, that's paying for things sucks. So to do that, I'm going to ride the free SRI shuttle that should theoretically take me to the Stanford Shopping Center from the Menlo Park Caltrain station. The only problem is I'm not sure where to catch the SRI bus. So stay tuned as I try to find the stop. So it's obviously not this stop because it's not signed. It's not that stop because that's where the Samtrans stopped. It's not the train, obviously. And over there is where the 296 stops, but I don't know if that's where the SRI shuttle picks up either. Over there is yet another shuttle stop, but I don't think that one's for the SRI. So according to Google Maps, the SRI shuttle stop is actually located across the Caltrain tracks, different from where every other bus boards. So it's time to go investigate and see if that's the case. I certainly hope it's the case because the bus leaves in about 3 minutes. And coming over to the other side of the Caltrain station, I can find no signage indicating that the SRI shuttle stops here. So I just checked with the website, and I think I may have just missed the shuttle because I watched it fly past on a road that wasn't where I was waiting. So this is unfortunate. So against my better judgment, I am venturing across the tracks once more to see if maybe I missed something about where the train or where the bus stops. The fortunate thing about this shuttle bus is that it runs every 10 to 15 minutes, so in theory, if I miss this one, I should be able to just catch the next one at wherever this one picks up. This is really frustrating. So, once again, with my waffling judgment, I am returning to the other side of the tracks where the main train station and bus station is because I do distinctly remember seeing the SRI buses boarding from that side in previous times when I've just been here or biking around, so we'll see how that goes. The bus was also supposed to arrive 1 minute ago and I've seen zero sign of it. It looks like waiting on this side of the tracks was the better call because here comes the bus. See if it'll stop for me. and I've been let off of the SRI shuttle at the Stanford Shopping Center, right where I asked, which was pretty nice. Behind me here are some vans that are being used also by Stanford, so perhaps a future video idea is to find out where those are going. So my thoughts on the SRI shuttle are that it took a lot of work to find out where it was going, and like where it stopped. Google Maps obviously had some like guidance, but it didn't have the actual like stop locations, it didn't have the actual routing, or the correct routing. It took a lot of detective work to find. And also on the bus, there was no stop request, so to let the driver know that I wanted to get off here, I had to be like, hey, driver, can you let me off here, please? And then he did. So that was just a little bit weird. So my thoughts are that it's a good service. This was really convenient. It got me from the Caltrain station to the Stanford Shopping Center, a route that no other bus does, for free and in like 5 minutes. The only problem is that it doesn't run outside of the peak hours. However, during the peak hours, it runs every 10 to 15 minutes because it's a parking shuttle for Stanford employees. So I think it has the capabilities of being useful transit, and I might use it again in the future if I ever find myself needing to get from Menlo Park to Stanford. But as it is, it could use serious improvement. And I've made it to the Stanford Shopping Center to get some food. Now that I have finished my lunch, it's time to get back on the bus, and I'm now going to catch the Marguerite HD line, I believe, so that I can get to the Stock Farm Garage, which is the starting point of the line AEF, or the shuttle that Marguerite operates for free that uses double-deck coaches to get to Fremont. So the line AEF that I'm trying to ride today runs between Stock Farm Garage and then goes through Stanford campus and then goes to Fremont. It operates as a Transbay service, and the reason it's so interesting to me is because first, it uses double-deck coaches, and second, it's entirely free. Most of the time, to offset the cost of tolls, buses that go across the bay charge higher fares. For example, the Dumbarton Express charges $6, but this bus is free. So today I'm taking the HD to the Stock Farm Garage to ride the AEF. So many letters. Over there, that one should be my bus. This one is another one of those really fancy Stanford buses with the leather seats. So I am now off of the route HD. This just dropped me off in the middle of a parking lot. They make that driver do some insanely tight turns. And I'm just walking across to the Stock Farm Garage stop because that is where the start of the AEF is. And that should be my ride to Fremont today. So I got to the bus stop about 10 minutes early, so I'm going to take this time and walk just a short while over to the Marguerite Yard, where they actually have all their buses on display. So, behind me in this parking lot is just where all the Marguerite buses live. Yeah, it's just a parking lot. You can see the different buses that they have, like the tiny battery buses, the Gilligs, the singular Van Hool that they actually have back there too. Seeing a Van Hool in this part of the Bay Area is really rare, but because it's Marguerite, that's why it's there. And they also have they have 3 formerly operated double-deckers somewhere over here that they don't run anymore. Those would have been what I would be riding if, Marguerite still ran their own double-deckers, but instead they are contracted now. So yeah, back to the bus stop for hopefully my double-decker ride across the bay.
about to cut sermon, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But
And after about an hour and 20 minutes, the bus has dropped me off at the Fremont Amtrak/ACE station. Yeah, that was a really nice ride. I thought it was comfortable. It was relatively quick for traffic being what it is, and it was free. Yeah, not often you get to ride on a fancy double-decker coach bus for free. It was also really well used. It exists for the Stanford employees, and clearly they're putting it to good use. So now that I'm at Fremont, it's time to transfer to ACE, and I'm going to be taking ACE one stop today to Pleasanton. I would love to take the entire line across the Altamont and everything, but timing doesn't really work out for that. So now it's onto the ACE train, and that will take me to Pleasanton. I just said that. One very annoying thing is the bus lets off on that side of the street, and the train station and everything is located on this side of the street, and there's no crosswalks except for up there. So my options are to jaywalk or walk a little bit more. Jaywalking, jaywalking, jaywalking. So this is not actually my first time riding ACE. About 3.5 years ago, I got my dad to get up really early and give me a ride to Fremont so I could take the ACE train down to San Jose. Yeah, it was a good ride then, and I'm hoping today's ride into uncharted territory will be a good ride too. This ride should be relatively scenic, traversing through the Niles Canyon, which is also home to the Niles Canyon Railway. The Niles Canyon Railway is on the other side of the canyon from the ACE train tracks though. 3 minutes later, here I am in Pleasanton off of the Ace. Obviously, I'm not going all the way to Stockton, which is where the train goes. One day I will, but today is not that day. I'm now getting on the Wheels Route 53. This is a free shuttle that connects to the West Dublin Pleasanton BART station, and then from there I'll be able to make my way back towards the Palo Alto. Behind me there are the buses. So this will be my first time on the agency Wheels. So I am now off of the Route 53. It was a quick ride, but unusually quick because we got to this stop 5 minutes early. Unfortunately, this stop is only 2 blocks away from the BART station, so my options were to sit here for an additional 5 minutes or just walk 2 blocks. So I'm choosing to walk. Some thoughts on Wheels. The buses are nice. Like, I like the seats. They're very comfortable. But yeah, now I'm just gonna walk a bit to the West Dublin Pleasanton BART station. Somewhat unsurprisingly, I was the only passenger on this route. Pleasanton gonna do Pleasanton things, but at the same time, passengers on that route in the direction that I'm heading are probably uncommon because this route exists as the shuttle for commuters to get from big corporate offices in the BART station to the A station itself. I was doing the reverse. So yeah, just thought that was kind of interesting. I have also beat the bus to the BART station. Yeah, driver said it was only a 5-minute wait, and I was like, I can walk faster than that, and I did. So now it's time to catch the blue line. And I think to get back to the bay today, I will be taking the blue line to the green line to VTA's Route 500 Rapid to Caltrain. After a bit, my train is stuck here at Bayfair, but that doesn't really worry me because I'm switching to go the opposite direction towards Berryessa. So we're now pulling into Berryessa Station. I haven't been here since, let's see, May 2021, I think. It is now August 2022 as of filming this. I don't know what month it'll be when I put this out. But yeah, now it's time to catch VTA's Route 500. That will take me to San Jose Diridon. This did take a lot longer than just hopping on the Dumbarton Express would have taken, but you know what? Buses are buses, and I want to see more transit, so here we are. My train is also seemingly running late, and I only have 2 more minutes to make my Route 500. Uh-oh. It appears I have made it with plenty of time. That plenty of time is, of course, 1 minute. And after my ride on the dot-filled Route 500 Rapid Express, whatever, I am I am at San Jose Diridon, and it's here that I'm going to catch my final leg home, the 7:43 Caltrain, and I'm actually about 4 minutes early. So I have a 6-minute connection instead of a 2-minute connection. That's pretty sweet. New trains. So after this mildly long afternoon, I am back at the Palo Alto Caltrain station. Yeah, I think today was a very successful day. Saw a lot of buses, rode a lot of buses, rode the Ace for the first time in a while. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye. So many surprising moves on the Caltrain line tonight. Okay, now this is the end. Thank you for watching.